healing, and when your brain heals, you hallucinate. And I would never think that. It was something that, it was just like, I'd never ever think that. I knew it was them doing something with directed energy, making my body feel vibrations, like somebody was stepping on the floor. So it was like a whole concept. They were able to put a whole freaking concept in my head with a feeling to it, and I immediately knew that it was wrong. Like, it was a totally something I wouldn't think. So just the more time that goes by, I feel like the more stuff they can do with this remote neural monitoring, the more that they can get through there and just pile up on you. So as I sit there, I'm on the conference calls, and don't get me wrong, we are moving forward. We're moving forward, and there's a lot of hope. So I don't want to, get you guys thinking there's no hope. We're doing this, but the problem is that, if our government wanted to stop this, they could stop this. They do things very fast when they want to. It's like, we're going to have to fight, and we're going to have to find evidence. Like, all these people who are being murdered and tortured, we have the burden of proof on us, and we've got to get really good evidence and cross the T's and dot the I's, just so we don't get thrown into a mental institution, because, hey, this is a top-down hierarchical thing where some cops are actually involved in the gang stalking in the street theater. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on where a cop would be involved with somebody who, like, even if they didn't know about the directed energy weapon testing, there's a person of interest that people think are crazy or something, and then you got cops that are giving gang stalking signals and driving past them. Like, what the fuck are we doing? I'm going to immediately apologize, but my blood's kind of boiling, and I'm just going to go ahead and speak my mind. I feel like that's the best course always. If I try and hold it in, I just end up getting angry. I do sometimes, I want to put on a good face for us, but this is just outlandish. It's outlandish, and it's to a point where I kind of understand people who don't believe it at all, because I can't fucking believe it. And I'm gonna keep cussing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna cuss a lot this morning. It's actually Sunday morning, so I'll try and put this out Monday morning, so it's not a Sunday video if you go to church. It doesn't bring you down. And I'm not trying to bring people down, but I'm just sitting there. It's like, there's a city police right there. I'm not trying to bring anybody down, because there's tons of hope. It's just like, as a target individual, if you're a target individual, you'll understand, this stuff is time sensitive. Like, we need help now. We need people, we need to stop this now, because these people, the longer they have, the more it just wears down your body. It wears down your body, and they're just sitting there like it's a job, and they're making money off of this. Pure Satanism to me. Like, just pure Satanism. And I'm very angry about it. I'm more agitated. I'm not like fuming red anger, but I'm very agitated because, it made me very mad going into the psychiatrist's office, and she's like somebody I should trust. She's a very smart lady. She's caring. I should be able to tell her anything. And I can't tell her about this stuff. I have to really feel her out for a couple of visits before I can say even general stuff about it. And it wasn't a bad visit, I have to tell y'all. Like, she was like, yeah, it's hard to tell people about this stuff, they don't know about it. Like, she wasn't, dismissing it as crazy to me. So it was still positive. She's a very, there's some psychiatrists, they really care, they really don't know that this stuff is going on. And that's why it was a frustrating situation. Because, I have like, how many Q-Wave defenders on my chest? I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have like 8. I have 8 Q-Wave defenders across my chest, like pinned to my chest, and they really help. I mean, it really helps to lessen the headaches, to lessen the high pitched sound. But these guys just sit around, and you see, like, you can go on Facebook, and I'm gonna post it to my page. They have remote stations to like put in this electromagnetic frequency crap to hit us, the directed energy. But then they can just go online. You can go online and buy these EHF emitters or directed energy or microwave weapons. You can buy microwave weapons off the internet, and if you've got the main remote station to target somebody remotely and do all that, then you can just add to it. You can add power to it, either by amping up what you already have or ordering stuff off the internet. But yeah, so it's been a bad weekend. I slept all Saturday instead of getting good use out of my weekend. And I'm gonna try and get some work done this week. It really does help. It helps to do to focus in on other stuff. And I'm trying to play video games and read and just keep my mind off it. But these people are goddamn crazy. And really, pardon my French on that one, because I don't mean to swear to God, swear using God's name. Please, God, forgive me. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I'm very, very agitated, and the feeling that I get, and I know y'all understand this, is I'm sitting there all night, like, waiting on something that who knows what's going to happen. And I'm not trying to be hopeless. I know y'all feel this way too, but it's like we really do. We have to get out there. We have to do activism. We have to, hand out flyers. We have to make videos. If you're a target individual who's making good YouTube videos and you're getting good views, the V2K just now goes, "Get him the fuck out of there." I can't really hear it that well. I think it was like, "I want him the fuck out of there," and that's my main attacker. And they'll have shifts, but they voice modify it to always sound like his voice. "I want him the fuck out of there," he'll say. That's what he just said. He's like yelling at his wife, or at least that's what the looping is to lead me to believe. But I really think they're kind of there right now, because if I start interacting with it, I think they start making it live. And just now. And then just now his wife said, I'm done, like that. So that's kind of what I hear a lot. I hear her always saying, "I'm done, call this off, get away from him." And then he'll be like, "I want him the fuck out of there. Nobody cares about him." Like, he'll say stuff like that. It's really grueling. And then the mean woman from 2 doors down, she came into the racetrack the other day, because I guess they think they're hurting me really bad. So she came in there. I guess she expected me to like react to her. I kind of got behind her in line, not on purpose. Didn't try and avoid her either. But she's really short. It's this short, half Hispanic, half white woman, and she's this evil woman from 2 houses down, and she. Like, I guess I imagine her because she's on the V2K all the time. She's really hurting my family. They're, like, really hurting us. And my family needs to focus on, moving out of their house and getting things together for the charity and finishing off some good work. And she's short. She's, like, maybe 2 feet shorter than me. She's maybe, like, 4 foot something. Kind of squat and real short. I guess because of the damage she's done to my family, I guess the perception of her is bigger. But when you see her, she's just like this short, fat lady. And I'll go ahead and talk about her, like that, because I hate her. She's a murderer, and I know it. I know they're doing this. I know who's doing it. They haven't moved it out of his house because he's ex-Army. And when my house burned down, he had training with it already. And he had networked out to at least 2 different individuals who I think had military training and were doing this in other states. So they came from other states to stay with him. And then they have, I think the people in the other side of the house, they have an ex-Navy guy. And so they're kind of grouped up, still in that area. But they're hitting me in a condo, probably about a 3-minute drive away. I kind of wanted to make this video outside of my condo because the guy above me is helping them. I mean, he is. I don't think he has a lot of high-tech stuff, but he'll pour stuff in the toilets above me where I hear it. and he'll also, I think he has some high-pitched sound emitters and can actually view where I am in the condo. So they're adding that into, you know, because right now I'm out in the car, I don't hear the high-pitched sound. Like, I hear it very faintly, but if I go in the room where it'd be my room in the condo, it was so annoying, and it wasn't wavering at all. It was like a stable high pitch that felt like it was just shooting through my head. And then the V2K just now goes, we got to. They say that a lot. We gotta do this. So it just said that. They use some military terms too. They're like, you know, torch him. Military terms that I've never heard in my life. So there's no way I could be imagining this. And right now it sounds like my V2K is like coming from right behind me. Sounds like it's coming from behind me. It's crazy, y'all. I mean, I'm gonna watch this video. I always watch my videos afterwards, and what I'm talking about is crazy. To anybody who hasn't experienced this stuff, you know, I know how we sound, and I think of that as I'm saying it, but it really is happening, and we've got to just kind of push through, because I don't, you know, sitting there with this bad of stuff happening, I mean, they're like literally, you know, I felt like a hot nerve pain right across my head with the high-pitched sound last night. It's damaging to the body, and I'm just sitting there like, well, I better not act out. I better not say anything, you know, to the V2K, which can hear me. Like, it can hear what I'm saying. You know, remotely they can hear it on their remote station. So, you know, I'm in the condo below a person. I got a person on the side of me, and all I can think is I better not say anything to him. You know, I better just sit here silently and just be as peaceful as I can. You know, a lot of the brown noise things, and if you look at Dr. Virtual, you know, Dr. Virtual on YouTube has a lot of really good things like subliminal self-confidence, things that can kind of overlay the subliminal stuff that they do. Because the V2K, for a little while this morning, and probably for a lot more than I know, I can kind of hear just the echo of it. Right just now they were like, crazy dude. That's one they like. And there's an EMS worker right there. The way I'm holding the phone, I'm not getting anything really good. But, you know, it's just like, I totally forgot what I was talking about. It's just really hard, you know, it's like, you know, it really hurts the top of my head. It really is starting to, it just wears down on the body a lot. You know, and for 7 years or longer than that, there's one light Jeep right in front of me. And somebody in a low voice is like, I don't give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. And like they're trying to do two things. They're trying to, you know, act like they're taking down somebody dangerous, but then they're saying, let's fuck this guy up. Like on the V2K, they're like, let's fuck this guy up. I'm gonna fucking kill him. Like he'll go, I'm gonna fucking kill him. And they're just trying to make it look like they're these good guys, kind of taking out bad terrorists or something. But at the same time, they're saying stuff like, cook him. Like just now, they go, cook him. Cook him. So cook him is one that they love. And then I heard his wife just now go, I hate this. I hate this. So maybe that's what I'll do. I mean, I can hear the V2K right now. I'll kind of, as I go along, I'll tell you what they're saying on V2K. That's kind of fun. And it really is. I talked to some people. I talked to actually a TI friend. I'm not sure where he lives. Last night, but he gets a lot of V2K too. And then I talked to friends who are getting hit and they don't have the V2K. And I'll always tell them, like, get down on your knees and thank God in heaven Because there are some of these stalkers who, I guess they switch it out